we visited my relatives who lived in a small town near Frankfurt. My uncles and aunts and grandparents who lived in that little town were also Orthodox Jews. We were not. And so when we went there, things were a little bit strange for me because, as you know, there are many rules and regulations which I was not used to. But we went there all the time on the high holidays. So that night that we spent with my relatives, a gang of kids came and they broke every single window in that house. They threw stones on it, and it was very bad. And in the morning, when some glass was found in my elderly grandmother's bed, my father said, "You have to come with us to Cologne." That's where he lived. Cologne is a much bigger city, and it was thought at the time that living in a big city was not as dangerous as living in a small town, because in the small town everybody knew who was everybody. And obviously the fact that this happened that night was because people knew that we were going to be there, that they were going to have guests. And so then the following morning my father said to my relatives, "I want you to pack up and whatever you can and come with us to Cologne. It will be safer there. It's not going to be safe for you to stay here." And that must have been awfully difficult because my uncles and aunts and my grandmother and mother had been living in that town for generations, just like us in Cologne, in Germany. Well, this was Germany too, of course. And it must have been really, really difficult for them to pack up in a few minutes things into knapsacks and come with us to Cologne, but they did.